Is this thing on or what? Can you see me? Can you hear me? We're live. Scratching tonight. Scratching tonight. I still have a big stack of keys and cash, about 3 days worth. So we will continue keys and cash for at least the next 3 live streams. Gonna be frank with you. I will go back to Pennsylvania. I go once a month, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find this game again. A long time ago, I thought I wasn't going to find this game again. I keep finding it, but after we get through this stack, I am not hopeful that we're going to find it again. But what we do want to find is the car. There's still 8. Can you believe it? There's still 8 cars and still 8 $5,000 tickets. So, the game's been around for a long time, and there's still 8 top prizes and 8 second prizes. If you're new to the channel, you need the key symbol here, 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 here. Cash can be won with these 2 symbols anywhere. Here we go, keys and cash. It's all keys and cash today, so settle in. Hopefully we can find the car. Hopefully we can find the car. Look at everybody's here already. Thanks so much for being here. I see you. Look at this. All the regulars. Everybody's here. Guess you all like the scratchers, huh? I said we didn't win the car next. I didn't even check for cash yet. I'm rusty. I've been in Vegas. I am rusty. This stick seems like it's rusty. So numbers mean nothing on this game. They're just a placeholder for loss. So when you see numbers like this in all the positions, it means that we lost. Here we go. Hope everybody had a good Halloween. The poll, I sort of jumped right to Thanksgiving, but I guess it's a little bit Halloween. Is pumpkin pie the best pie is the question in the chat today. I think so. That's why I put it there. I think pumpkin is the king of all pies. Let your voice be heard and vote. So far, we just started the stream. 31% of you say yes, pumpkin pie is the best pie of all pies, and 71% say no. I understand. Controversial opinion I have, but we'll see who else shares it with me. I love pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is my favorite thing about this time of year. I like all that pumpkin stuff. Pumpkin cookies. Still looking for our first win of the stream. This is the 3rd ticket. And we're 0 for 3. 0 for 3. Ding Dong has a fan club? Look at that. That's hilarious. Look, everybody's here. Kitsu's here. Ding Dong's here. Jason Hammond's here. Appreciate y'all very much. We're scratching live on YouTube. I do a lot of live streams on YouTube, so if you're new, hit subscribe and follow the channel. If you like to catch me live, have those notifications turned on. If you don't care, you can always catch the live streams. I post them immediately after under the live tab and get caught up. Either way, happy to have you and happy to have this first win of the stream. Whatever's under there is ours. Prizes start at $5 and go up to $5,000. This one is worth $10. We will celebrate it. We will celebrate it because it's not the minimum win, but I won't hit the yay button. But we now have a losing pile and a winning pile, so the stream has officially begun. Let's do it again. Back-to-back wins. No car on that one. Oh boy, now that I told you all about the poll in the chat, the numbers are going against me. Most people do not think pumpkin pie is the best pie. I knew my opinion was probably not shared with everybody, but I thought maybe a third of you would agree with me. Nothing on that one. We continue with more keys and cash. This game hails from the state of Pennsylvania. It's a $5 game. Old game. I've been scratching it for a long time on the channel. Started scratching this game last year. You can see the tickets were printed with 2024 on it. If we do win, we are eligible for the 2025 model. So don't worry, don't freak out. If we do win the car, they're going to give us the 2025. You know, I read the fine print of all the games, so we're good there. You actually get to pick between a few models. You don't get stuck with like the base model, but you don't get the Raptor. You can kind of pick the middle of the road models and trims. But yeah, they let you pick it out. You can kind of pick the color and the trim and a few other things. Nothing there. Yeah, so I'll be live next few days. We'll be scratching keys and cash, but then also, for those of you who've been in the channel for a while, I'm in the state of New York. The first Tuesday of every month, the new New York games come out. They normally release 3 new games every first Tuesday of the month. So we will have to get those. Sometimes lately they've been delivering very late on Tuesday. So if we don't do them on Tuesday, we'll do them on Wednesday for sure. And then also going on right now is the Mega Millions. City of Peace, are you here? City of Peace, do you see the Mega Millions is 800,000? I imagine you'll buy your single ticket for that. I'll be buying about $200 worth. Oh, there we go. We got a win right there. We got a win right there. Yeah, so Mega Millions draws on, I can't remember now, Tuesday? I think it draws on Tuesday. Let me go to the lottery website. Yeah, Tuesday, 800 million on Mega Millions. So I play Mega and Power once they're over 500,000. I almost forgot to scratch this. That's how I am today. I almost forgot to scratch this. Here we go. Let's see what it's worth. 5 to 5,000. And we got the minimum. We are 15 return to player, 335 is the buy-in. Ding Dong is here today in the chat. So if you ever want to know where we're at in terms of the stream, you can go into the chat, say hi to Ding Dong, and get the report. Ding Dong keeps us updated and keeps track of all the money. Hopefully we will have a profitable live stream. I think before I left to Vegas, we were doing okay. We hadn't lost our butt too bad. In fact, we had a couple winning live streams before I left. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Oh, speaking of all right, there's a win right there. This game can pay you multiple times, so we will see if we have any other wins. I wonder if like you can win the car and some cash on the same ticket. Well, not on this ticket, but we know we can win cash again. Yeah, just like I said, it's right there. We have 2. How about 3? All right, we have 2 wins here. So we've dodged the min win of just winning $5 on this ticket. We'll add these 2 together. Here we go. 10 there, 10 there. We're looking at a $20 bill. Nice win there, our best win of the stream so far. 35 return to player, 335 is the buy-in. We're 300 away from even and a lot of tickets ahead of us, so settle in and let's get going. Hopefully we can find some big wins tonight and maybe a car. So in this game we can win a car. We didn't win on this ticket, but we would be looking for that key symbol right there. And it must appear in the four corners where you see the white bucking Bronco. No back-to-back win, all losing positions there. No car on this ticket. Check for money. No money. Yeah, if you're new, please hit the subscribe button. I guess I'm not I used to say I'm an infant channel, a baby channel, but we recently eclipsed 30,000 subscribers. So first and foremost, thank you to everybody for all your support. But hey, you know, we're growing, and we'd appreciate your support if you want to hit that free subscribe button and follow us along. We do a lot of live streams on the channel. It's a good time. I'm not here for a long time, but I'm here for a good time. And speaking of a good time, we got a win there, bottom right. Bottom right, we have a cash win. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Just the one position. 5 to 5,000 is what's possible. This one is worth minimum win $5 right there. I believe we're now 40 return to player. 335 is the buy-in. If you're new, hit subscribe, jump into the chat. Ding Dong's keeping track of the money. Nope. No car on this one. We'll have to settle for some cash. And we did not settle on any cash on that one. No car there, no car there, no car there, and no car there. Checking for cash. No cash. All right, let's see if we can find a win on this one. I scratched the four corners first because those are the only four positions you can win the car in. So we did not win the car on this particular ticket. We have lots of tickets to scratch. No wins on this ticket. No wins on this ticket. Let's see about this one. If you're new to the channel, we go live quite regularly. Most of my content is gambling, and we do scratch off tickets. We go into the casino. We play slots, roulette, video poker. We've tried some fun things here and there. So if you like that sort of thing, or if you just like live streams in general, I'm your guy. Hit subscribe. All right, give us some cash. Give us some cash. No cash on that one. Don't worry. We have quite a few tickets ahead of us. We will find it. We didn't find it on that one. We did not find it on that one. Good thing we got more. I don't know if I told you all this story, but I was with my friend Jen at Wind Creek, Bethlehem. That's where I get, when I go to Pennsylvania, I'll stay there, and then I get these tickets in Pennsylvania. I drive around or whatever. And this was like maybe 2.5, 3 weeks ago. No, 3 weeks ago, maybe. Oh, I don't remember. It was in October, for sure, in October. And Jen and I went down to the casino Saturday morning, I think it was. No, Sunday morning. Sunday morning, we went down to the casino. And we were playing, what were we playing? Egyptian Jewels. It had a maxed out major, so I wanted to give it a few spins. And this guy, like behind us, 3 machines, whacks the frickin' grand on high limit Dragon Link for $138,000. It was crazy. It was crazy. He said, take the taxes out and bring me cash. He took cash on it. There we go. Speaking of cash right there. Pretty ballsy taking cash on that. I'm sure even with the withholding of the tax, it was probably, I would guess, $80,000 in cash. He had a good Sunday morning. All right, let's see if we can have a good, what is this, Sunday night? Sunday night. Give us the $5,000 one time. Minimum winnage. Minimum winnage. Minimum winnage. All right. 485 return to player. 335 is the buy-in. If you're wondering how I know that, in the chat, there is somebody named Ding Dong, and you can go into the chat and say hi. He keeps track of how we're doing during the live stream because I got a lot going on, and I already make enough mistakes as it is. So make sure you hit subscribe, jump in the chat, say hi to Ding Dong, and everybody else who's there. Nothing on that one. We have over 400 people watching. Thank you so much. Do a lot of live streams on YouTube. I'm only on YouTube. No wins on that one. Okay, the poll is kind of evening out to what I thought it was going to be. It's about a third of you agree with me that pumpkin pie is the best of pie, is the king of pies. So I thought it was going to be that. About a third of people agree with me, but feel free to make your voice heard. That's the poll question today in the chat. Is pumpkin pie the best pie? Nada on that one. Blah in the chat ask, is there anything that had to do with those numbers? No, sometimes on symbol games they'll put a number or a symbol behind it, like when you lose. On this game, since you can only win with these 3 symbols, they do the reverse. They use numbers as a placeholder for loss. So if you see me clear a ticket and all you see is numbers, that is an indication that we have a losing ticket on our hand. Hoping it doesn't happen here, but it did. So as you can see, we have all numbers. So that ticket goes in the losing pile. Hopefully this ticket goes in the winning pile. We got to find one of the 3 symbols, the key, the cash, or the speedometer. Those are the only 3 ways to win on this game. This game is kind of, I call it a relaxing game because unlike bingo or crosswords or all the novelty match games, this one you can kind of just cruise control and look for symbols. We're symbol hunting. We're hunting for symbols. In particular, we want that key symbol to win the car, and it can only appear in the 4 corners where you see the white bucking Bronco. There are 8 top prizes left, 8 cars left, as well as 8 $5,000 cash tickets. So one of the reasons why I keep playing this game is there's still plenty of cars to be won. And I'd like to get one. I'd like to win a car on YouTube Live. It's sort of my intention. And the $5,000 gas money too. Nope, nothing on that one. Yeah, so if you ever wonder what it's like to scratch a whole bunch of scratch off tickets or a full book, or check out high limit tickets, we do all of that on this channel. In fact, this coming week we're going to be scratching the brand new New York games that come out this coming week. So we'll have a live stream dedicated to all the new games coming out for November 2025. No wins on that one. Yeah, the good thing about the new games is we just buy a small amount of each one, and then if they suck, then we know not to rebuy it. It's kind of like a try it before you buy it. We don't go like full book on any of them. No wins on that one. Tina has a question in the chat. Why don't you scratch the cash symbol? So in Pennsylvania, I'll show you on a losing ticket. So on Pennsylvania, they use a QR code, and that's how you cash and check your tickets. So this is a losing ticket, so I'm willing to show it on the YouTube. But you would go to a machine or a teller, and they would scan that, and then you can check to see whether you won, or if you're cashing it in, they use that. So that literally means, are you ready to cash out? You scratch that QR code and scan it, and then you can get paid. In Pennsylvania, a lot of the tickets are sold from like automated vending machines. So if you've never been to Pennsylvania or bought Pennsylvania tickets, a lot of the gas stations and places sell the tickets in these machines. So in those machines, scan that QR code and can cash you out. Yeah, I don't mind the vending machines. Although one thing that's annoying about the vending machines is, because I buy a lot of tickets, especially these keys and cash tickets. So sometimes I'll buy, a full book out of the machine if nobody's got it. So that's 60 tickets, and it's like one by one they spit out. So sometimes I'm sitting there for like 15 minutes. I work hard for you all, driving around, waiting around for these tickets. So hope you appreciate it. I work hard for you. See if all that hard work pays off. We can get a nice win. I guess if it doesn't pay off, you can just hit the subscribe button for me. I'd appreciate that. Come on, Keys and Cash. Give us a win. Give us a win. No car on that one. There we go. See, I said please, and it delivered. We're right here. We got a win. 5 to 5,000 is what the cash prizes are. We got another min win, $5. You can celebrate it. I'm not. Ding dong. Where are we at on that? If you're wondering why I said ding dong is somebody in the chat. Keeps track of the monies. Ding dong says we're 50 return to player. 335 is the buy-in. We'll keep it going. See if we can get back-to-back wins. Hopefully a better one than that. We haven't got a speedometer yet on the stream. We do get the speedometer. It's a win plus $20 on top of whatever the prize is. We normally at least get one or two speedometer wins when we scratch all keys and cash. So that's why I'm saying it, wondering where are they at? Where are the speedometers at? I talked it into, I said, where are all the speedometers at? And there it is. There it is. So we'll add $20 to whatever is under there. This one we can celebrate. We know for sure it's not going to be a minimum win. Here we go. How about that? How about that? 50. $50. 30 plus 20 is 50. There we go. We should be close to 100 now. Return to player. 335. 100 on the dot, says Ding Dong. 100 on the dot. So 100 return to player. 335 is the buy-in. We will continue. I'd say we're running about a little bit below average on the stream. So we'll need another win like that or larger to get us into, I don't know what you would call that. Give us a chance, I guess. Put us into position to actually profit on the stream. No car there. No wins on that one. What's up, Josh? I see you. Thanks for saying hi. This is live, everybody. This is live. Most of my content is live, although from time to time I post shorts and videos here and there. But we do a lot of live streams on the channel, so make sure you're a subscriber. Come on. No wins on that one. We still have plenty more chances and tickets here. Let's see if we can. There we go. That's a cash win there. That's a cash win there. I'm checking for further winnage. Just the one. 5 to 5,000 this one is worth. Another 5. 105 return to player now. 105 return to player. 335 is the buy-in. We continue scratching live on YouTube. Keys and cash. $5 game from Pennsylvania. Top prize is the car. There's 8 of those left. Second prize is $5,000. Ironically, there's also exactly 8 of those tickets left. We're hoping to find both. One car win and one $5,000 winner. So we're doing it live together on the YouTube. No wins on that one. Oh, thanks everybody. We just hit 100 likes. Thank you for liking the video. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. No wins there. No wins on that one. If you're just joining us, our biggest win so far on the stream is $50. The buy-in is $335. We're currently sitting at 105 return to player. Still have about a third of our buy-in left to scratch. No wins on that one. Here we go. We continue with keys and cash. Don't forget, I will be live multiple times this coming week. So make sure you're a subscriber. We will preview the new New York games that come out on Tuesday. And we will continue to scratch keys and cash 2 more times. We have a speedometer here. Whatever is under here, we add $20. Let's hope it's a big number. 3, 2, 1. $30 winner right there. $30 winner right there. We will celebrate it. 135 return to player, says Ding Dong in the chat. 135 return to player. We're 200 away from even. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting the like button. I appreciate you all very, very much. I would not do this if it wasn't for you. You are a big part of the equation. In fact, I never scratched this ticket until the YouTube. So this is all about you and all for you. So thank you. If you weren't watching and subscribing and liking, I would not do this. So thank you for your support. I appreciate it. And hopefully we can win something crazy together live on YouTube one of these days. Maybe today's the day. Not on that ticket. Not on that ticket. Look at that. Jason Hammond's calling for 35,000 subscribers. We just hit 30,000 subscribers last month. We're now a little over 31,000 subscribers. And the channel keeps growing because of you all. Thank you so much. Double win. Double win right there. Here we go. We got a double. Double. Let's see what they're worth. 5, and you guessed it, 5 means we have a $10 bill on our hand right there. 5 and 5 is 10. And we're now, what, Ding Dong? Where are we at? 145 return to player. 145 return to player. 335 is the buy-in. We're 190 away from even. 191 will put us into profit. And we still have several tickets ahead of us, so hopefully we can find the car, the $5,000 top cash prize, and maybe a couple more speedometers along the way. Here we go. Keys in cash continues. No wins on that one. No wins on that one. Good thing we got more. I've scratched so much of this game. If I scratch and see the car, the key symbol, it might take me a moment to register. All right, let's register this win right here. 5 to 5,000. Be something nice. That's not so nice. Minimum winnage there. $5 winner. Minimum win money back there. We'll continue looking for something better. 150 return to player. 335 is the buy-in. How did I know that? Because there's somebody keeping track in the chat named Ding Dong. Make sure you subscribe and jump into the chat and say hi to Mr. Ding Dong, who is arguably more famous on the channel than me. All right, here we go. Here we go. What's up, Blaze? What's up, Bill? What's up, Shaylin? I see you. Thanks for saying hi. This is live, everybody. This is live. You only find me on YouTube. I do lots of live streams. Make sure you're a subscriber. We got a win on our hands right there. We have a win on our hands. Cash prizes start at 5 money back, go up to 5,000. This one's worth. Minimum winnage, again, $5. Putting it in the winning pile, but hoping for more and better on this one. That's funny. Somebody in the chat says, can you call him my dingaling? That is funny. That is funny. Nada. Nada on that one. How many cards do we have left? Somebody's asking in the chat. We have this many, however many that is. I'd say another 10 minutes maybe. Another 10 minutes of try. Ooh! Ooh, there we go. There we go. Got some cash. Ooh, we got some more cash. So far, we got 2 wins. We've seen it go off before, and it did. Make that 3. Who wants to have a threesome? You dirty bird. You want a foursome. Look at that. We got a quad. Quad winage. All right. We want this to be large numbers under here. 4 large numbers. 4 large numbers. We'll start here. We know what it's going to do now. 5, 5, and 5. We've seen this ticket before. We're still going to celebrate it. It's a $20 win. We'll take that. We'll take that. $20 is way better than the minimum win of 5. We just got a nice win there. Let's do it again. We could take $20 winners like that for the rest of the stream, and we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right either way, but I'm just saying $20 is, there we go, is way better than $5. Back-to-back wins. Back-to-back wins are right here, everybody. 5 to 5,000. This one's worth minimum $5 there. We can do better than that, but I appreciate the back-to-back win. I appreciate the back-to-back win. How about 3 in a row? Can we get 3 wins in a row? 180 return to player now. 335 is the buy-in. That one is not a winner. Hopefully this one is. 180 return to player. 335 is the buy-in. Scratching live on the YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe. Nada on that one. We continue. Looking for the car. Found money instead. Found money. Found money. Do it again. 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 Just the one right here. 5 to 5,000 is what it will be. 10. We'll take it. Better than 5. We'll take it. Another $10 winner right there. Another $10 winner right there. Hey, Demi. I thought you were first earlier. I think I saw before I started. Per usual. Per usual. It's just like that, Demi. It's just like that. You're always first. Nothing on that one. Wow, over 5,000 people watching live. If you do like live streams, hit subscribe. Really appreciate all the support. Let's see if we can't find us a nice juicy win. Not on that one, but the good news is I have a few more. Come on now, let's find it. By the way, I will be live for the next few days, so hopefully you come on back and watch me again. Nothing on that one. Gotta do it. Gotta push the button. Here we are. Last ticket of the stream. I will be live again tomorrow. Make sure you're a subscriber. Here it is. Last ticket of the stream. Can we win a car on the river? No car. How about cash on the river? Cash on the river? Cash on the river? No cash. Was a fun stream. Glad to be back scratching. Thank you so much for watching. Super fun. I'll be live again tomorrow. Hope you'll come back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.